Hello everyone, welcome back to Data Analysis series. After covering Introduction to Data Analysis, Data Cleaning and Data Transformation, it's time for the next step, data visualization using Pandas. Hello, I'm Madhuri Jha, a DevOps specialist at Thinknyx Technologies, and this video tutorial is to help you understand how to visualize data with ease using Pandas. Let's start by looking at today's agenda. We will discuss how visualizing data can help us uncover insights and make informed decisions. We will explore why it is one of the powerful tools for data analysis and interpretation. A quick recap of what you need to know before diving into this tutorial. Learn how to enhance your visualizations using labels, title, and legends. We will walk you through creating plots with data frames using Pandas and Matplotlib. We will be creating line chart, bar graph, and scatter plot. We will use the CSV file transformed underscore employee underscore data.csv, convert it into a data frame, and then plot various charts. Before we get started, let's discuss what is data visualization. It is the graphical representation of information and data. By using visual elements like charts, graphs, and maps, data visualization is an accessible way to understand trends, patterns, and outliers in data. Let's get a glance of the key features of data visualization. Data visualization is incredibly powerful as it makes complex information easy to grasp at a glance. It quickly highlights trends and patterns in the data, which might otherwise go unnoticed. This ability to spot insights early plays a crucial role in better decision making. Additionally, visualizations allow for simple comparisons between datasets, helping to draw clearer conclusions and see relationships. Moving further, let's discuss the prerequisites for the demonstration. For you to be able to follow along, ensure that you have the following installed: Python 3.9 and above, Pandas library, and if you don't have Pandas library installed in your PC, you can install using pip install pandas. Matplotlib library, which is a comprehensive library for creating static, animated, and interactive visualizations in Python. To install Matplotlib, type pip install matplotlib. Jupyter Notebook. If not installed yet, install by pip install notebook. After installation, you can start using Jupyter Notebook with the following command. Type Jupyter space notebook at the prompt. For further queries, you can visit our previous videos in data analysis series. CSV file as our source file for analysis. For this demo, we would use the output file from the previous video on data transformation, that is transformed underscore employee underscore data1.csv, with few changes in it to get a clear graphical representation. The link to download the file will be available in the description box of this video. Customizing the plots. First, let's look at some of the key functions used in plotting. .plot method allows us to create line plots. .figure method is essential for creating a new figure for your plots. It allows you to initialize a fresh canvas where you can add your visualizations, while .show displays your plot. We can set a title with title method and add a legend using legend method to differentiate our data series using colors. Now let's take a glance at important plot types. We have line plot for trends, bar plots for categorical data, scatter plots to visualize relationships, histograms for data distribution, and box plots for summarizing distributions. Customization is crucial for clarity. There are many functions and parameters that you can use to enhance your plots. You can adjust the X label and Y label functions for axis labels, specifying the text with the label parameter, and optionally adjusting the font size. You can set X ticks and Y ticks to control tick marks, providing specific ticks and labels for both axes. Along with the key functions and plot types, There are several additional parameters that can enhance your plots. You can use grid function to add a grid for better readability with options for color, line style, and line width. Plot function parameters. Using the color parameter in the plot function is to choose the color of plot elements. The marker parameter in plot function styles your points in scatter plots and line plots, while labels help define data series in legends. For line customization in plot method, line style lets you choose between solid, dashed, or dotted lines, while line width controls the thickness of those lines. The fill parameter in some plot functions allows you to fill areas under your line plots. If you want to control transparency, the alpha parameter in plot function allows you to set how see-through your plot elements are. There are many more to go in Matplotlib library, but keeping it concise for beginners to understand, we have included only few commonly used functions and parameters. So let's begin with the demo part and see all of them live. Let's begin this demonstration by installing Matplotlib library. Pip install Matplotlib. You can see it's installed, requirement already satisfied message is displayed. And then continue by importing the necessary libraries. Type import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Here matplotlib is the Python library for data visualization. Pyplot is the submodule for creating charts and plots, and PLT is an alias. I created to easily reference this module in the code. No errors shown, the matplotlib is installed properly. We will include import numpy as np, which is another library used for calculations and helps in creating and representing 2D arrays. If executing these libraries, you do not encounter any error, libraries are installed in your system. Next, read the provided CSV file into a Pandas data frame and glance through the data with the head function, which will output 5 rows by default. Here it is, the CSV file in the form of a data frame. This is the CSV file considered for visualization. To plot a graph, the function is .plot. So df.plot. Inside the brackets, press Shift plus Tab to view the usage of this function. You can see it includes parameters like x, y values and also a parameter named kind which tells about its values. It can be any of the following: line, scatter, bar, and many more. We'll cover them one by one. Let me set the canvas size plt.figure and inside the brackets again Shift plus Tab. And as you can see, fixed size can be included for dimensions. So plt.figure, fixed size 10 and 6 and DPI resolutions as 100. So let's plot a graph of the data frame beginning with the plots x-axis department and y-axis as salary. Time to specify the type of plot as line, title as department versus salary, marker as O, and line style as hyphen for line. plt.show to display the graph. Here it is, you can see the line graph. Moving on to creating a bar graph. We call the .plot method on the data frame df. The age column is designated for the x-axis, while the salary column is set for the y-axis. By specifying kind equal to bar, a bar graph will be created. The color parameter is set to orange, which gives the bars a vibrant hue, enhancing the visual appeal of the plot. Next, we are adding labels to our axis. The plt.x label, age, font size equal to 12, line labels the x-axis with age and adjusts the font size to 12 for clarity. Similarly, plt.y label labels the y-axis with salary. Finally, we use plt.show to display the plot. This command renders our graph. Here's the output of bar graph, with x-axis labeled as age and y-axis as salary. And the bar graph is orange in color. Next, let's create the multiple bar graph in a plot. The Pandas data frame df.plot method The x equal to age parameter specifies that the x-axis will represent the age column, but y equal to salary comma bonus in square brackets parameter indicates that the salary and bonus columns in a list will be plotted on the y-axis. The kind equal to bar parameter specifies that a bar chart will be created. The title age versus salary and bonus sets the title of the plot. The color equal to orange comma blue assigns the color orange to the salary bars and blue to the bonus bars. X label sets the label for the x-axis to age years as done in the previous bar chart. But Y label we are changing the label as amount dollar. Again, font size equal to 12 defines the font size for the Y label axis. Y underscore ticks variable, we assign an array of tick values for the Y axis using numpy's arange function. The range starts at 0, goes up to but does not include 1,01,000 with increments of 10,000. This will create tick marks at 0, 10,000, 20,000 and so on. It's the Y ticks using the values generated in the previous line. plt.yticks function takes two arguments. The first is the tick positions y underscore ticks and the second is the labels. The labels are formatted using a list comprehension that adds a dollar sign and formats the numbers with commas. For example, 10,000 becomes $10,000. plt.legend salary comma bonus. This line adds a legend to the plot which helps differentiate between the salary and the bonus bars. The legend will display the labels salary and bonus corresponding to the colors assigned earlier. plt.show to display the plot. Here it is, you can observe the y text compared to previous one. 1 unit is 20,000, it's now 1 unit equal to 10,000 and labeled as dollar, legend with two colors. Now let's start with a scatter plot. plt.figure to specify the size of our plot, making it 10 inches wide and 6 inches height. plt.scatter creates a scatter plot where age is on the x-axis and salary on the y-axis. We choose a star mark with marker equal to asterisk and set the transparency of the markers with alpha equal to 0.9 for better visualization. We specify the color as red and the label equal to bonus parameter will be used in the legend to identify this data series. X-axis label to age and the y-axis label to amount, ensuring viewers know what data they are looking at. Adds a legend to our plot, which automatically pulls the labels we specified earlier, allowing us to easily identify the two data series. plt.grid true, we enable a grid on our scatter plot, which makes it easier to visualize the data points in relation to the axis. plt.show to display the plot. Scatter plot is created with red star markers. plt.scatter adds another scatter plot for bonus. Here we use circle markers with marker equal to O and set the alpha to 0.7. O, it's salary in the previous scatter plot and here it is bonus. Making these points slightly more transparent, we specify the color as green. Execute the code. Here you can see the scatter plots with green and red with difference in transparency. To wrap up our demonstration, we have successfully created and customized three important visualizations: a line, a bar graph illustrating the relationship between age, salary, and bonus, and a scatter plot that allows us to compare these two variables more dynamically. Coming to the end of this tutorial, these visualizations help us to better understand the data and identify the trends. However, it's important to note that there are many more types of charts and graphs available for us to explore, such as histograms, box plots, pie charts, and many more. Each of these has its own strength and can provide unique insights depending on the data we are analyzing. Data visualization is a powerful tool that can reveal patterns and insights that might not be immediately obvious from raw data. Using Pandas with Matplotlib makes it easy to generate various types of plots and customize them as per your needs. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe Thinknyx channel. Happy visualizing and happy analyzing.